Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you the contents of Super Fantasy Brawl Round 2. This is the extra content other than the core set that came with the original Kickstarter campaign game. So as you'll probably be aware, or you may not be aware, they changed a couple of major rules in the game. So this is the new rule book that is going to show this. So this was the first thing that was on top of the package. And so my old rule book's a little bit wrecked, so this is very much welcome. It'll probably be very similar, I think. Yeah, it's going to be very similar. The difference is going to be about the bloodied and the game round, which is setup. So where it says about setup, here we go. Shuffle the deck of 11, draw a challenge card and place it. It cannot be scored slot. Okay, so you're only drawing 1, not 2 this time. That was a big change. And then the other change was bloodied. So we've got, yeah, looks good. Very nice. And bloodied, a champion is considered bloodied when they have suffered 3 or more damage. Okay, so that's the two major changes with the rules. So we've got an updated rule book. Fantastic. And then the 3 expansion kits. So I'm going to start with Mental Might. Okay, nice. Really happy with the size of the boxes, as always, with the Force of Nature as well. It's going to be I'm going to keep them in this. If it's got the game trays, I think it still hopefully has the game trays in it. Let's have a look. Lovely art. Really do like the boxes as well, so it's a shame to lose them, to be honest, anyway. Okay. So, materials, components, 21 cards, 3 champions and all that. Yeah, we got the game trays, cool. Or is it actually game trays? Or is it their own brand now? I don't think there's game trays. Nice. It's embossed. No, it's different, isn't it? There's embossed thing there. So we've got the cards, French and in English, as most Mythic games do. And you know, these are the new characters that we've got here. Oh, amazing. A bit static on my. There we go. So we've got Alchemy, the kind of genie, I guess, the Wishmaker they call it. A lot of drawing. This idea of remove 1 wound from an enemy and then ready your blue core. Next opponent player may draw 1 card. You ready red core. So some really shenanigans going on there with Alchemy. Isabella, he's got some really strong, really nice standard +2 on that one. Move anywhere on the board, which got 3 hex. A few other ones. That was a really strong attack, 3 damage that reactions can't be played in. And then one of my favourite ones that I'm looking forward to, low health, but my god, can she cause a lot of movement onto your opponent with a lot of forcing, a lot of pushing, as you can see, a lot of pulling, and a lot of movement. And the reason why is because of her upgraded ability. When they suffer displacement effects, they also suffer stun. So there's the 3 character card decks. Moving on to the characters themselves. So we've got Zinshen. Look at, he's going to come up just like the other ones I've painted. They're going to be amazing. Just a great, really like that one. Great pose. Just going to paint up really well. Isabella. The Seeing Stone. I like the tree roots coming down from the back of the wheelchairs. Awesome. Very cool. Alchemy, with the effect very similar to Nevermore's. Effect, yeah, I love it. Have we got any feet coming out somewhere? Or... No. Okay, that's cool. She looks awesome though. Very cool. So Mental Might, first pack. Yeah, there is a bit of empty space in there. Not quite as streamlined as the game trays, which is a little bit of a shame, but not bad all the same. Mental Might. Not lovely cardboard box, good stock and everything else. Right, next is Hot Trick. Oh, Nickit, love Nickit. So these three are a little bit mischievous as characters. Same idea as before. So Jack of Heart, Jack LeBeau. Now I'll show you, he's got a few shenanigans. He has, especially a red card. My word, it's awesome. So relatively low health. However, number one, he's got 2 reactions. And it's all about, I mean, look at this one, right? Discard up to 3 cards, then for each red card discarded, attack gains just unblockable wound. That's crazy. Riposte. Yeah. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. So 2 movement, 2 damage with a -2 as well. So 4 movement really. Attack gains +1 for each red card in your discard pile, so of your 3 characters. So potentially you could have 5 red cards in your discard, so that could be a 7 damage attack, which is pretty cool. But they're quite squishy, these guys. Lily, all about dashing around, doing splash damage effectively. It's the character I haven't played much at all of, really. But yeah, pretty cool. Nickit I do really like. He's not the strongest, but I just like him. If there's no, is it kind of like opposite of Jacques? If there are no red cards, you get this. If there are no blue cards, you get this. If there are no yellow cards in your discard pile, you get this. So he boosts things and we're not having them in. Fun. I've enjoyed playing Nickit. I just like playing him, and it's such a cool character. You got the little goblins, the 3 goblins making up Nickit, the monster, tricking the opponents or trying to and scare them with this monstrous figure. Beautiful miniature. I can't wait to paint these up. They paint up so well. Jacques LeBeau. Oh wow, that is cool. I love that miniature. Very cool. Okay, look at the swords. That is very, very cool. Really good quality miniatures as always from Mythic. Look at Lily. Such a... It could be the... I prefer the models from this one. Actually, I think. Yeah, compared to our Mental Might. I think I prefer the miniatures in this one. These are awesome. Look at these knife. That's bent a little bit. A bit of hot war on that one. Very cool. Oops. So that was Hot Trick. Maybe a play on Hat Trick. I don't know. Very good. Very sturdy, solid cardboard box. Appreciate that. And it's somewhere to store them. Yes, you could certainly reduce the space that they take up. I'm wondering if I can maybe adapt my failed ear case to maybe include those as well. Right, Radiant Authority is next with Sir Tentaclop. Yeah. Oh well. There we go. Whoops. Let's get the English. Looks really good though. The content looks great in terms of what I've got, so I'm happy with that. Okay, King Alistar. He's quite a high health, especially when leveled up. Area attack with 3, damage with 3, 2, and then fear. It's about fear. He's all about fear. Oh, they took the immune to fear. Oh no, the immune to fear. That's right. Forcing allies. So just real a basic character to play, really. Then you got Khalees the healer, effectively. Although that's pretty awesome. +1 damage for each damage on the target. So if they're bloodied, you're getting a minimum of 3 damage attack, which is cool. Cancel the after effects of attack. Really, really nice. It's a shame it's red core, but it's a really nice reaction. More healing. Some splash damage. More healing. So that's what Khalees is all about. Sir Tentaclot. Oh, a 1/7 where you if he's adjacent to a statue, he ignores displacement effects from his enemies. Ridiculous. All 8 tentacles, 2 to 3 2 damage with double and pull 2. 2 poison 2, 2 pull 1. Not a great, not bad, but not a great reaction. This is negative. Mind Cloud not super strong, but yeah, some of these cards I think are going to be changing in the competitive scene, so we'll see with that when it comes. He's a bit too powerful at the moment. But let's have a look at the miniatures. So King Alistar, look at that. Darren's from Darren's race, same race as Darren, but obviously matured. Just a monster of a figure. So Tentaclot. So there's the eyes. So that's like its head, and then it's got like a little helmet on top of it. It's a unique, and 2 eyes here as well. So it's a unique model. The tentacles are really cool. They've come out really nice, and this huge battle axe. Love that. Yeah, it's a fun miniature. I do like. It's a fun miniature. But character and Khalees, look at that, another bird. Very cool again. Little flat in terms of detail on the wings there, but it'll still paint out really nice. Beautiful. So that's the Super Fantasy Brawl Radiant Authority. So with this, I've got a few other bits. So first of all, we've got a little reference cards, which is really appreciated. This is I'm so happy they put this in. This is so cool. Most of the questions people are asking on social media when the first round 1 came out was about when things trigger. This is gold dust. Give one of these to each player, and yeah, it gives the 3 phases, which is kind of like everyone's all right with those, but this is the key. The resolving an attack and the timings of everything. Really, really, really pleased they brought that out. That's a massive, awesome inclusion. Well done, Mythic. That's a fantastic inclusion. Okay, right. Whatever this is. Oh, do you reckon these are the foils? I think there's foils, isn't there? I think it could be. So for the character cards, I'm pretty sure they said they're going to give foil cards, if I remember rightly. Now, we'll soon find out if that's what these are. to bling up. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh yeah, there they are. So we got gold on normal and leveled up. Ooh. Very cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at these beautiful foils. Question now, I don't actually sleeve my character cards, but I also have clear sleeves and the character sleeves, which I do really appreciate as well. So yeah, we got all the foils for all the characters, including the new ones, of course, which is really nice. So you can, I like that. I really like that because it'll be really obvious to see who's leveled up. May not be really obvious to read their cards compared to without them, but I can tell you now that it's oh, that looks awesome. If you get the light right on the, sorry, I don't know if you, no, you probably can't. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate those. Those look really nice. Love them. Really nice card stock as well. They're gonna last for sure. Yeah, very, very pleased. So that's Super Fantasy Brawl round 2, the extra content. So inevitably, oh, I'm so glad to be having these miniatures again to paint. I loved painting all of round 1's Super Fantasy Brawl miniatures. That was so much fun with the contrast paints. Obviously, a lot of video content on all that, and the plan will be to do similar thing again. Get a fair amount of, maybe not do everyone, but certainly do maybe a few live streams painting up some of these. Yeah, they're going to be really fun to paint. So imagine painting these up. Gonna love this. This is going to be fun. Okay, there we go. So there is Super Fantasy Brawl round 2 content, the extra content. Looking forward to number 1 getting them painted, and number 2 getting them to the table and playing. I literally played it tonight, Super Fantasy Brawl round 1, before I came home to unbox this lot. So it's just such a great game. Really easy to teach. Universally liked as well. Such a blast. A 4-player 2v2 game I played tonight. Just yeah, really fun. Really enjoyed it, and can't wait to get more characters onto the table and try some new combos. Okay, keep gaming, guys, and stay safe.